Hi, welcome. My name is Natalia, and I'm doing a video about tarot after maybe more of 2 years of not doing anything. And I'm not talking in English for a very long time, so maybe the way I speak is not very fluid, and I'm sorry for that. This is a very, I don't know if it's going to be long or short. I had a YouTube channel with in maybe in the pandemic because I was bored like everybody else, and I was very interested in tarot. I read tarot of my life when I was a teenager, maybe even before of that, but or maybe not the tarot system. I'm learned in a very classic old style of reading tarot, but what I need to say is tarot is something it was going always on in my life. Maybe like a play, a game, or maybe because I was very always very interested in symbols. And this I talked in my channel about symbols for a very long time, but this video is really about something more personal. I didn't I didn't sorry I a video of decks or tarot because I was not buying decks, and I noticed that this was the major topic in the community, and I didn't feel part of it anymore. I live in Argentina. It's very difficult to buy a new deck. The crisis is amazing. We have very big economic problems. Luckily, my life is still working in a way, but the real is I will never be able to buy new decks or something like that. But I don't really care about that. Is because it was a decision, a personal decision for me, no buying decks. But this is not this video is not about decks. It's about tarot. It's about how we read tarot and the magic why because I really think that we are searching for a little of magic in it when we read. Maybe it's about the anxiety of a situation. I read to people for a very long time, and I know the reasons because people normally are trying to figure out how to do, how to manage also, or maybe if they have a very big problem and they need answers, really answers, like little ones. And sometimes it's about predictions. I have a very specific way to see the connection with the tarot and the predicted way to read. I'm not against it. I don't think it's always the best case to use it, but I think the people really want to know how to manage a situation or what is going to happen if they can't. So when you have real problems, economics, or maybe it's about help, and you need help, you need uh, tarot in that way. So I think tarot can be tricky, and sometimes we have the answers, and sometimes we don't want them. This is about me thinking, okay, after more of 20 years of reading tarot, what is a reason because I'm still doing it? Sometimes it's about to know something, sometimes it's about to help people. I was going for a pause, and I started to read again because people that I really care about needed my help, and I was okay. I will read to this person if I feel um, enough well to do it, because the truth is I was not feeling okay to read to other people, and even for me for a long time, because this is a very personal situation. I read some a person a person's health I really care about, very close to me, was fine, but I did a reading about health situation that this person needed to do, and I knew, or maybe the cards told me that that person was going to die. I could understand that in the reading, and I didn't want that to know that, and or maybe I did, but I wasn't in that place to really accept what the cards told me, because it was very important, that person, for me. And I, maybe in another situation I'm going to explain better what was going on. But and after that, and this person really died, uh, it was difficult to me to really understand why I was why I wanted to connect with cards. And it's not only about knowing what is going to happen, it's about knowing myself in that situation. Because the cards there really weren't telling me that that person was going to die. It was the cards told me how I was going to feel I, I about that. And we tried to find tools in tarot to help us to connect with our lives, with people, and understand each other a little more. And sometimes we figure out in a easy way, sometimes it's very hard. And it's okay if you need to take time to really understand or knowing how to work with this. I'm doing this video after so many times of not doing any video, because I wanted to people that really care about tarot cards and reading and understanding that it's a very it's a very beautiful tool, but sometimes we tend to concentrate too much in the beauty of the cards and to not really seeing what is we have in really in our hands, how they work, and what we need from them. Really, it's not about the prettiness. It's more deep. It's more difficult sometimes. We need to do the work in each other's, we inside, to work outside. So this is a simple video about that. And to my personal working, I'm not buying decks. I bought the last one a year ago, and it was one for a very long time. I'm really using it. I love the deck. I think it's hard and crash because it's the Barbara Walker Tini, but I don't think I need decks, and I had enough. I never decluttered one. I only give one, but it wasn't a tarot, it was an oracle. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with what I have. I'm okay with what I not have. And I don't think it's about that. We both things thinking that is enough. And having, I don't know, a hobby. Hobbies are not about buying things. When I was a child, I grew up doing things in my house. I play the piano. That is a hobby. For me, it is a hobby. But people doing sometimes seriously. To me, it's a hobby. I love to do it when I'm bored. I'm doing things. I read because I'm a teacher of literature teacher. I'm not reading, so I read sometimes because I love to read and maybe like to pass the time, and sometimes it's a work. I can understand the difference and I like it, but not everything needs to be about buying things. And we need to take time with the things we have and love. That is what I really believe. And tarot is a door. That is the name of my channel. And I think when we open that door, we need to be brave enough to really listen to what is going on in the other side, to really take the time and the attention that we need to place in that moment. So I hope you find this little video enough and maybe can help you somehow. So thank you for being here. I hope you find you well, and I love to see you after so many times and so much time. And I live in another house now, so this is a very different background. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching.